Yes, fight fans, body and mind, sports, my people. You are fully appreciated. In this round, my guys, my people, let's get right into it. Of course, how do you like it? Anthony Cacace, now 2 times super featherweight champion, and what a way to do it right off in front of his home crowd in Dublin, Ireland. And once again, the Irish fans teaming to show everybody that they are a fighting nation, of course, but no shame to Cacace Dickens, also who defended his title, and although he lost the title to Cacace, he can hold his head high and proud, his head high and be proud that he at least held a title after 15 years of trying. 15 years or so. Even if the title came via elevation, he still got it through real dedication to his craft, my guys, my people. After losing a few. But yeah, credit to him, my guys, my people. Now the fight in itself, I thought it was a bit tentative the first 4 rounds. This was, of course, Cacace, a southpaw, versus Cacace, orthodox. You know, the right hand of the orthodox is danger for the southpaw and vice versa. The left is danger for orthodox. And I think Cacace was looking out for Cacace's that trademark overhand left that he has. Cacace was definitely looking for it, and Cacace vice versa looking out for the right hand. But I thought that Cacace would have had more of an authoritative jab to control the situation, but his jab is more like a probing jab, isn't it? More like I want to bait you in, crack you with one type of jab. And he was trying to bait him in and crack him with the 2-1. That is the right hand left hook. But guess what? Cacace wasn't eating. He wasn't eating that bait, my guys, my people. But listen, there was quite a seesaw effect going on for the first 4 rounds. You know, first we had Cacace winning, then Cacace, then Cacace, then Cacace. Right? Then finally, Cacace with the 5th round, he broke the pattern and set things in his favor, and he did so by adjusting, right? Instead of throwing that probing jab to set things up, right, he was just throwing the 1-2, or should I say the 2-1 straight away, right hand, left, right, and he was catching Cacace. And Cacace wasn't changing it. Why change it? It's working, right? So continue doing it. He carried on, and it was working for him for, I would say, 2 or 3 rounds, right? So I gave him in fact, I gave him 4 straight rounds after round 5. So after round 5, I'll say by round 9, he had already scored at least 6 rounds. Right, he already bagged at least 6 rounds, my guys, my people. Cacace did make an adjustment. He was looking out for that 2-1 a little bit more, and Cacace kept on missing more. But Cacace adjusted again. Now, instead of throwing the 2-1, he was just throwing the 1, right, to get more accuracy. And that was landing. Cacace, who I saw, just definitely had the faster feet, faster hands, my guys, my people. So he was had the advantage in other areas than Cacace. So this wasn't just a height contest, my guys, my people. Yeah, Cacace did try to pull it back in the championship rounds, but he was clearly losing. You could tell from the way that he was fighting, but he didn't put it all on the line, did he? I think maybe he feared that he might catch something trying to rush things and get on the inside and put it all on the line in order to keep his title, my guys, my people. But we didn't see him put it all on the line. But great fight still, great fight. A lot of the rounds could have gone either way, but I was edging most of them to Cacace. Some of the rounds were clearly won by Cacace, let me say, by the way. So close competitive bout, but in terms of rounds, Cacace was a clear winner. I had him winning by 3 rounds, my guys, my people. Now, with that said, in the undercard, as co-main event, who did we have? Pearce O'Leary and Maxi Hughes, my guys, my people. What a mismatch, right? Pearce O'Leary just too powerful, too young, too sharp, too fast, too strong, too everything for Maxi Hughes, my guys, my people. Who is not a natural 140 pounder. He's not a natural 140 pounder. Pearce O'Leary was looking huge in there. Even, I mean, Pearce O'Leary was looking, he could definitely go up to 147. He could definitely go up to 147. He was looking huge in there. And the way he was fighting, it's like he was sucking the air out of the arena for Maxi Hughes, who just couldn't breathe, couldn't get a turn to sit down at least and rest, or even get a little moment to, you know, throw something back. He was not given any time. His footwork was good though, was making O'Leary miss quite a lot. But other than that, he was getting ragdolled. And by the 5th round, his corner pulled him out. Yep. They done the right move. Now, O'Leary, what an Irish favourite. And he's still a prospect. Ain't done nothing yet. Right? Like I said, the Irish definitely a fighting nation, my guys, my people. And of course, Katy Taylor, you know, she too entered the ropes, not to fight, but to show support, my guys, my people. So it was good to see Katy Taylor on the night supporting O'Leary and the rest of her Irish people, right, and fellow fighters, my guys, my people. Now, Katy Taylor, as we know, is a huge name in Ireland. Huge name in Ireland, my guys, my people. Let's leave that to the end of this card, right? Now, on the card, we also had Ryan Garner. He fought a geezer called Belma, a Mexican guy, who he stopped. You know, great win for Ryan Garner. Obviously, it was a mismatch, so that was a tune-up fight for Garner, just to keep his tools, his ammunition tuned up until the seriousness comes. You know, maybe in his next fight, maybe. You know, he's looking for not him, but they're looking for Cacace for him. Cacace is not interested in that fight. He wants bigger stuff. He wants the likes of Navarrete. Surprisingly enough, the man that I suggested that he should fight when he beat in May last year, Lee Wood, right? Now he wants Navarrete. Navarrete is dangerous though, but he has 2 belts, IBF and WBO straps, my guys, my people. If Cacace can manage to beat him, he has 3 belts. He will hold 3 belts. Then he can go on and fight Foster for the WBC and for undisputed, right? But damn, Navarrete is going to be hard to pass, man. Oshaki could be the easier route of resistance, but listen, Oshaki, who I wasn't really high on, after he beat Fulton, I was impressed with that performance. So now I'm in a state of confusion now. I don't know whether it's Fulton on the night just didn't show up, or it's Oshaki. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, I would rather see Cacace in a title fight next rather than Garner. Garner, man, he's not really done much yet. My guys, my people. But he's a great fighter still. He is a great fighter. Now, in the prelims, right, we had a heavyweight fighter, Olanian. Adam Olanian, it was his debut. Real young fighter. Still got a lot to learn, but definite raw talent there. In terms of a powerhouse, he's got a bit of Terramoa there where he will club you. He will club you to death. You don't care where he's hitting you. Some of those punches, they were straying. Some of those punches. You know, and he reminds me a bit of Leo Tang as well. So basically what I'm saying is that he's a bit like Teramoa, but he's got a bit more smoothness to him. I mean, you can polish his edges. If you understand what I mean, you can polish his raw jagged edges, my guys. He could be a good fighter. He could be a good fighter, my guys, my people. So I'm not gonna criticize him too much. It was his debut, so let's give the fella a chance, and see how he grows, my guys, my people. Yeah, so Cacace Dethrones I spoke about. Now Katy Taylor, right? Katy Taylor. We know Eddie Hearn is putting, well, both Eddie Hearn and Katy Taylor putting pressure on Eddie Hearn and Matchroom to make Croke Park Katy Taylor's last bout before she retires. Who is she going to fight? The first need to find an opposition. Chantel Cameron, that's the only person I can think of, really. You know, so I don't know. Whoever they give her, she wants Croke Park. Everyone says she must get Croke Park, but Croke Park is what, 80,000 capacity. I know she's the favorite in Ireland. Ireland's #1, right? But it's 80,000. She's never even done close to that. Never ever in her career ever done close to that, my guys, my people. But do you know what, right? Frank Warren, he wants Croke Park. Frank Warren wants Croke Park, right? Obviously, Katy Taylor signed to Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. But I read an article today that, you know, it's got me believing that maybe those two might team up and get this Croke Park you know, thing done for Katy Taylor. Because listen, Frank Warren got a bag of Irish fighters, and they are popular. Damn. Pearce O'Leary sold 5,000 of the 9,000 tickets that jam-packed the venue, the free arena on the night, my guys, my people. If they can sort something out, put some great fighters on the undercard. I think put Cacace or Katy Taylor, who she fights, whoever, she's gonna be main event, right? And then I'll say Navarrete Cacace in the undercard, right? That will pull in some Irish fans as well. That will pull in some Mexican fans as well, because Navarrete is of course Mexican. If they can get the fight, you know, to happen in Ireland, that is. Cacace, of course, wants to fight in Ireland, right? Who else? Pearce O'Leary, obviously, I think I've mentioned him. Even Ryan Garner, all these young fighters, you know. Thomas Carty, great fighter. You know, he was on the card this weekend as well. Got a great win against a guy called Skabenko. Love that name for no reason, right? Love the name Skabenko. How many losses did he have on his record? 19 losses. 19 losses, and has only been stopped 3 times. No wonder Carty couldn't stop him. I don't blame him. Not many have, my guys, my people. Who else was on the card? Gary Colley got a win as well. We had John O'Carroll versus Calm Murphy. Yeah, Carroll took that via a very narrow decision, my guys, my people, but he took it. I just thought that Murphy started strong but started fading, my guys, my people. Now, with that said, let's now visit the US of A, because Golden Boy Promotions, of course, had their card, my guys, my people, headlined by Arnold Barboza, bouncing back with a win after his loss to Teofimo Lopez in the last. This time he got the win against Kenneth Sims, my guys, my people. This bout was at 147 pounds, so both debuting in the division. I used to rate Kenneth Sims, but he looked a bit slow against Barboza, like he was second guessing himself. I don't know why, you know. Barboza just totally dominated him. Totally dominated him, my guys, my people. Yeah, but Sims, I don't know. I just thought it was better than what I thought. I thought it was better than what I thought. But Barboza is a good fighter anyway. Not taking no credit away from Barboza. Now in the undercard we had Alexis, as co-main event that is, we had Alexis Rocha versus Jojo Diaz, and where did he punish Jojo Diaz? He punished him real good. Dominated him, my guys. Yeah, great wins. But the one to watch on the night was, of course, flyweight undisputed champion, Gabriel Fundora. Gabriel Fundora is amazing to watch, my guys, my people. Damn, the way she put away Viviana Ruiz. Damn. Oh, man. There's nobody in and around her division that are going to disturb her. That is going to disturb her her legacy, right? That she's building. I just can't see it unless they show me somebody pronto, my guys, my people. And what I like about Gabriela as well, she's picking her shots a bit more better, you know, a bit better. She's not just mean. She's always been able to pick her shots, but she's getting better, you know. Still very mean, just like her brother in the ring. I like what she did to get the first knockdown, right? She sort of showed Viviana the left. She showed Viviana the left. Viviana bit and she cracked her with the right. Boom. That was it, my guys, my people. And of course, she knocked her down, I believe, a second time before the actual stoppage. My memory is fuzzy because I've seen, I watched a lot of fights this past weekend. There was quite a few fights to watch, wasn't there? So, yeah, great win for Gabriela Fundora. I'm wondering. In fact, I did, you know, before, I mean, in her last fight, right after her last fight, Gabriel Fundora's last fight, I mentioned, how about her and Sky Nicholson? How about her and Sky Nicholson? Sky Nicholson, who is a super bantamweight. She's out there, my guys, my people, in Australia. Matchroom has a card on the 29th in Australia, my guys, my people. That is 29th of April. Yeah, so former champion Sky Nicholson will be defending a WBC interimship against a fighter by the name of Maria Turner, my guys, my people. I say, let's get it, my guys, my people. And guess what? Michaela Mayer is now the latest to sign to MVP Promotions. The latest to sign to MVP Promotions. What's wrong with Sky? What's she still doing at Matchroom? Get your ass to MVP Promotions. Your name is not banging at Matchroom. It's not wowing people. Stylistically, not really wowing people either, my guys. My people, she should just go to MVP, the hub of female boxing, my guys. That is where it is happening. You know, so yeah, and MVP Promotions as well, they've got this ESPN deal, they've got the Sky deal, so they're going to be broadcasting their roster of fights in the Americas, right, with ESPN, and then Sky over here covering Europe and the UK and all that stuff, right? So, and then we also have with MVP Promotions the women's boxing league, isn't it, that they want to make? So they're sort of copying something from TKO there with the idea of a boxing league, but they're not talking about getting rid of the sanctioning body. So at least they're willing to work with the sanctioning bodies, my guys, my people. They're willing to retain the history of the sport, my guys, my people. But Nikisa has warned, he has warned that the sanctioning bodies, they need to yeah, they need to tighten up and fix up, really. He has warned, you know. So yeah, everybody's putting their plan in place to survive Zuffa boxing. They keep it going, and they've got that Ronda Rousey card as well, isn't it? They've got the Ronda Rousey card as well, isn't it?